say on how good that felt. I mean, the one that put it on ice there at the end, how good that felt to get the hands on.
Oh, it felt really good. You know, the offensive line did a great job in the second half, coming out, playing with a lot of attitude, a lot of power, pushing that NC State front seven back, and you can't do nothing but love and appreciate those guys and the hard work they put in Monday through Friday and prepare for Saturday nights and Saturday afternoons. And you can't do nothing but love and appreciate those guys.
Carlos, what was the feeling like down 24-7? You guys have never been in a situation like that.
We knew it was going to be a dogfight. We've been here before. I've been here 4 years. It's a tough place to play. Luckily, we didn't have to play them at night. Usually you play a night game. College kids are a lot more lively. Stadium gets a lot more lively. But it's a very tough place to play, hostile place to play. They play tough football here. They're very well coached. They came in undefeated, so that we knew it was going to be a dogfight. We just had to tough it out like we did before. We've been in the games like this before, like we was last week. We know how to execute. We just play good football at the end.
The ground game struggled early in the game. What did you guys do differently in the second half here?
We did nothing differently. We start playing football. We start calming down, slowing the game down, executing plays that we knew we could execute, and it turned into big plays for us. Dalvin came in and played a great game, not having Mario there, being young, fast. You seen the speed burst out of there. I appreciate him, man. He's growing, he's young, fast, but he's able to play the game. He's playing fast.
What does it mean to have Jameis back?
It's Jameis. It's a different energy when he has those pads on and he's ready to go and play. It's a lot different energy. Sean played a great game last week, but having Jameis back is a totally different thing. He's a field general. He knows everybody's job. He can direct traffic either way. He's a great leader, and when he's ready to play and he's in the zone, it's a totally different vibe in the locker room.
Carlos, how is it just being on a team that no matter how big the deficit, you guys are going to be in the game?
It means a lot. We have a lot of fight. We know who we are. We're the Florida State that a lot of people expect us to be. We don't have to put up big numbers to prove that we're a tough, hard-nosed team that go out there and come back and get wins when they think we're out of the game. I really love my team. Those guys are great. They like to fight. They love to go get it when we're behind. They stepped up. They didn't hang their heads. They went out and got a win.
Not giving up and continuing to fight. We have so much fight in us. It's ridiculous. The only thing we got to get better at is just executing and stuff like that. But as far as the fight and the grind, I don't take no one else besides my team.
Did you see doubts creeping in at all after what's happened here the last few times you guys have played? Not you, but the teammates.
I didn't see it. At the end of the day, I knew what that feeling was like. 2 years ago coming here, losing, and I didn't want that feeling. And at halftime, Coach Fisher asked us, how do we want to feel 3 to 4, hours after, after this, and we didn't want that feeling. We knew what we had to do. We had to go out there and just make it work.
Rashawn, talk a little bit about how you guys are able to respond from pretty much everybody's best shot, and that's going to be like that the rest of the year.
It's just staying in the game, keeping your poise, and understanding different situations. I think I tip my hat off to Coach Fisher, but we work all kinds of situations in practice, and moments like these, so we'll know how to respond, and it's pretty much second nature to us. But we definitely gotta get off to a better start.
Rashad, how was Jameis during the week and leading up to this? How anxious was he to get back out there?
He was very anxious to play, ready to get back out, out here. Once somebody takes something from you that you love, you're definitely ready to play again, but now that he's back out there, we just gotta get it, settle down, and we gotta just work on the little things, get better at executing and things like that.
How was he able?
It wasn't really nothing big. It was just little curl routes, little corner routes, to the flat. We'll hold them down third down and they'll convert. It mostly was like, third down conversions and stuff. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And the quarterback, we had to emphasize that, guys blitzing and getting in that backfield to get to the quarterback, they gotta hit him up high so they can cover him and the ball, because he was pretty good throwing in motion.
I'm sure you were asked it already, but just have you ever seen a quarterback like Brissett? I mean, the elusiveness, and did you expect that? Had you seen that in the 4 games that you got?
Yeah. We've seen that before. It wasn't a surprise. But still, though, we just got to execute more on that. But we were able to contain him for the most part. We told, we seen how he runs and the things he does, and made sure we let our defensive linemen know about it, and whoever's coming under pressure and how to hit him and pressure. You notice he folds under pressure sometimes. So we were able to get back there to him and make some plays, some big plays that changed the game and got us the ball back.
What difference did guys like Pugh and Featherston make in the second half?
Oh, they made a big difference. It wasn't no fall back, wasn't a big drop or nothing. They came in, they practiced hard all week just like us. They knew what to do, and when their time came, they executed. That's their ability. So they did good. I'm proud of them.
Things are going the way they were early. Guys making uncharacteristic mistakes. I mean, you think there's some signs for
not really. I try not to get into that mindset because that's the loser's mindset. So we've been running. Even when we were down, I had in my mind we're going to win this game. We just got to go out and play ball. It's not going to happen all at once. It's going to happen one possession, one play at a time, and that's how we got to take each. We have to take each possession the same way.
Obviously, they're maybe closer than you like. You've had some close and exciting games. Is it fun at all to play in a game like this? It's close in the fourth quarter and dramatic and all that.
I tell you, it's fun to win games, man, and that's what we do. I mean, we're winners, and that's what ultimately at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And I don't like going back to talk about last year, but that's what everybody expects. Us just blow everybody out. But as long as we win a football game, no matter how it happens, of course we got to go out there and minimize mistakes and play better. But it's just a testament to how much we care about each other, like I said earlier, and how hard we work on a daily basis, how we can come back and just win those games like that.
We're not worried about or trying to live off of last year's team. We gotta do our own thing. You know what I mean? So,
how big were the? Oh, I'm sorry. Good. Okay. How big were those two freshmen defensive ends? They played a lot for you in the second half.
Lorenzo Featherston. Yeah, he's about. I'd say.
How big were they for you in the second half? I'm sorry, I wasn't asking for measurements. My bad. Question. How big were they for you in the second half?
Big, very big. They came in, stepped up, and didn't make any mistakes. They just did their jobs, and they made plays.
Now the Brissett kid was making some unbelievable plays, but they seem in the second half it seemed like those guys too kind of started affecting them a little bit.
Yeah, they got good pressure off the edge, and made them step up, and we forced some bad throws.
It seems like you've been coming into the offense pretty well these past couple games. Just how comfortable are you getting to adjusting to all these guys on the first team?
I'm comfortable. I'm real comfortable. Me and James Ben had a chemistry since last year. When I was behind KB, I was getting a lot of reps. Still, I learned a lot. I had a great experience last year. We won the national championship. So it's nothing new.
As you try to get acclimated into building your role up, what has Rashad meant to you as kind of like a mentor of how to do this right at this level?
Rashad a lot to me because he always had faith in me, through my situation that I had, and he always been there for me, and he showed me the game. He showed me how to read coverage, how to read defenses. He's been a great role model to me.
You guys were down by as many as, I believe, 17 in that first quarter. What was it like in the sidelines going into the second quarter?
We've been in situations like that. We just know we had to execute once we get the ball back. Defense had to make a stop, and that's what we did. We executed.
It seemed like last year so often you guys kind of ripped teams' hearts out early, got beat on them, and they never really came back. Is there something to kind of the way you ripped NC State's hearts out, like over and like they'd get up 10 and then you'd come right back? And you kind of, Jimbo talked about sort of knock it. You get knocked down, get right back up again. That's the frustrate them.
Yeah, I told you we've been in situations like that. It was nothing new. We knew we had to execute on offense. Defense had to make a good stop. Jaden Ramsey hit the ball in quarterback hands. Georgia Newberry made an interception, and we just had to bounce back. We scored, drove down the field, and we scored.